Now keeping my side, she wants to let it down. I'll turn trust, I'll second that story out. Only the dead hear my silent shout. Peter Steele, Type O Negative, September Song. Best song ever. September Song. Peter Steele, Type O Negative. Not alive anymore. This is deep music to me right here. This is my heart right here speaking to you. It took me a long time to find this song. I need to hear it though. Leaving the Matrix is what I'm doing. It's about leaving the Matrix. You gotta do it in steps. This music is everything to me. Taking care of myself is everything to me. I look and feel great. I'm taking great care of myself. Everybody else is telling me I look great. Man, I've never seen somebody so healthy and beautiful looking as you. You know, all I care about is taking care of me. And taking care of myself. I just got done sun gazing, getting ready to eat vegan. Beautiful recipe I'm cooking, but I'm also getting ready to go homeless and leave the Matrix here, okay, at the same time. So I'm out doing other things as well. Like I checked my buried treasure and it's still there. So I added some more money to it. But the money that I got that I added to it was from a donation that I got when I was out doing flat earth activism at the college, standing out there with my signs. And the guy named Stan pulled over. Hey Stan, if you're out there, thank you for the donation, man, the $20 donation. I was talking to him about truth, about how we need to overthrow the government, you know what I mean, and have the system, and everybody get our world back to where it's our world. I explained to him about the big trees that used to be here, and the flat earth and everything, and he said, keep going, here's $20. And you know, he says, keep going, man, you know, and he knows I'm going to go homeless. He wants to leave the system too. A lot of people want to leave this matrix. Come with me. Before it's too late. Typo Negative. Peter Steele, the singer. Typo Negative. Johnny, Kenny, and Josh. Best band ever. They're not around anymore, but this is what I grew up on. This is the music I grew up on. What taught me how to be who I am today. Now stand up and fight for your rights, for freedom, before it's too late. For you too. We're all slaves in the system. You know, you sit at home, look, another night, another lonely night is closing in on me. You know? And it's not going to change. I'm going to end up dying in this apartment. It's going to get worse. Worse and worse. So, we've got to do something about it. We've got to change things. And it's up to us to do it. You know? Us as people. We have to do it ourselves, man. But we've got to leave this system. Leave the matrix behind. Let it go. You know, there's no other way. Staying here, what am I going to do? You know, stay here. I can't even look for work. I'm totally just, I can't think about anything else but the truth and following the truth. And to get to the center of the flat earth plane and to free this world up from tyranny. That's what I want to do. I want to free this world up from tyranny. Okay? I don't want us to be working anymore. We don't need to be working every day. We don't need cops. We don't need military. Okay? I know it takes brave souls to come forward, like in the movie The Wizard of Oz. It's the same comparison. Okay? The center of the flat earth is Mount Meru. That's where the green aurora borealis comes from. That's the heart center. The word earth means heart. So heart is the heart center of the earth is the aurora borealis, which is green. That's the heart. Earth means heart. It is the anagram for heart. That's how important getting to the center of the flat earth is. Getting to the aurora borealis and the heart center of the flat earth is. That's everything. It's your earth. It's your heart. It's everything. And they put it in every movie. They talk about it in everything. Everything. The movie Avatar, Star Wars, all the movies are about the same thing I'm telling you about. Getting back to those big trees, the Ewoks and the big trees. There's the big trees again, you know. And the movie The Wizard of Oz. When you get to the center of the flat earth plane, you get to the green aurora borealis, which is the green castle in the Wizard of Oz. You get to meet the wizard. Remember, and it's at the green castle, the green lights that shoot out of the crystal castle, the green crystal castle. That's Mount Meru. That's representing Mount Meru, and it's representing the brave souls that had the guts to take the battle to get there. Okay, Dorothy had the guts to get there. The Scarecrow had the guts to get there. The Cowardly Lion had the guts to get there. The Tin Man had the guts to get there, to try to get there. But remember how scared they were when they stood up next to the wizard, and the wizard was screaming at him, "You're nothing, this and that." And they were all scared. And the Tin Man was shaking, and everybody was all scared. But then they had to get their bearings, and this "No, I'm getting to the North Pole" is what they're talking about. Did you know that the map to a Wizard of Oz, to Munchkin Land, is the same map as Mount Meru? It shows the same islands with the 4 rivers running into the Rupus Nigra, Mount Meru, the tree of life, the center tree, the home tree, the tree of souls, at the Christmas tree. It's all, everything points to the end of the game, the end. Eden. Eden means end. Eden means end. So when you get to Eden, you reach the end of the game. That's why every board game you play, the end of it is Eden. That's the end. You reach Eden is the end. So you have to get to the center of the flat earth, which is called Eden. Okay? Mount Meru is called Eden. Why would they call it Eden or the end unless you needed to reach the flat earth end to get to it? You have to reach the end of Mount. You have to reach Mount Meru to get to the end, which is Eden. And there's a map here that shows it. I showed Stan this, and I'll show you again too. It's right here. See, what is it? See that? Why would it say Eden? See Meru? See Mount Meru? Mount Meru with the 4 rivers going into it. X marks the spot like a Christmas tree. Is that how they put the X on the bottom of the Christmas tree? And then there it says Eden and Meru. See, Mount Meru and the North Pole are all the same as Eden, which is the end. Canada, see Canada and Asia, right around it, and California is right around it. It's right there. We're right there, baby. It's right around the corner. Salvation. And they say when you drink from those waters at the North Pole and Mount Meru, that they're living waters. They're actually like blue and they're living and it's alive. I've seen pictures of one picture of a video of them. It was blue water and it was actually looked like it could just talk to you. It was moving around like electricity. And I said, where did they get that water from? It was all blue and electric. So I go, oh, I bet that's from Mount Meru or close to. So when you get to the North Pole, it's not cold at the North Pole. It's warm at the pole. They're lying to you. There's no ice wall. There's nothing of that. It's warm at the pole, and it's paradise at the pole. And there's living waters that you can drink from at Eden. And when you drink those waters, you live forever. You don't drink the shit waters that they're serving you here. Okay? And there's a bunch of things that are going on right now in this flat Earth revolution, and I'm cooking up some hot chocolate right now. I'm getting ready to have that burrito I was telling you about with Syndicate. One of my viewers, hey Syndicate, this one's out to you, my brother, about the burritos, too, the vegan burritos. I'm cooking those up tonight too, and I really like the idea of. I've used potatoes too, but you mentioned the idea of potatoes again, and it's like you really have to have potatoes in that burrito too. And so he got me, when he even mentioned it, I was like, oh, I gotta have potatoes in my burrito. See those, look at those potatoes. Potatoes, chopped up potatoes. And I also put, see those chopped up potatoes? You gotta put that into the burrito with some cumin and chili and salt and all that good stuff too. But that's a potato with spicy potato with popcorn that I blended up popcorn in a blender and then threw that in there too, just because for me. So and then that gets a little corny flavor to it too. So that's even makes it even better. And then on that side, and then I have this hot rice right here. This is hot rice, really super hot, and it's got a lot of good stuff in it right there for my burrito coming up that I'm getting ready to make, my vegan burrito. Mexican style. Mexican, I gotta have hot Mexican food. You know what I mean? Like he said, shout out to the Mexican people out there and the Hispanic people. I love your food, and the Italian people out there too. I love your food. I gotta have Mexican food. And I have to have it. And I have to have Italian food, and I have to have a hamburger every now and then. You know what I mean? So a vegan one, made vegan. That's why I show you how to make black bean vegan burgers, black bean vegan hamburgers that I make. I show you in one of my videos how to do that. I have to have hamburgers, sometimes with ketchup and fries and all that shit. Oh, getting hungry thinking about that one. That ought to be coming up pretty soon. Those main ones. Chinese food's pretty good too, but I don't eat all that other this bad. That's some of it bad. So I eat rice. I'd say that's my Chinese stuff that I have. Rice with salt on it. And right now I'm ready to have hot chocolate here. It just boiled over here. There you go. There's my pan. I'm getting ready to have with that. I made some bread. Go with that. Bread to go with that. And some, this burrito is going to be really good. Really good. So I've been working on it. And it's going in sections. But then there's this right here's the pan, the bread that I made for it. Look at that good bread again. I'm going to put that on there and make that as my burrito, like a tortilla. There's my tortilla, that nice pan bread, garlic bread. And there's more chopped tomatoes with another chopped key lime, a big key lime. I mean, huge, like the size of that big. It was off of my tree. And I pulled that up there and chopped that up and threw that on there with a bunch of cilantro. And then this has got cilantro all over it too. See all that cilantro with tomatoes and onions and chopped up fine onions and cilantro and lettuce too in there too. So I'm going to throw that all over the top of that burrito tonight. I love you all, and I'll be back with another video soon. Flat Power.